Welcome to Cooking and Storing with Ann and Wayne. Today we're going to make some Jack of the Mac, which is just a little bit different take on macaroni and cheese. It gets a little bit of a bite by using some pepper jack cheese. It's not too spicy, but it does have just a little bit of heat. So I started by cooking a pound of dry macaroni, which is about 2 cups, in 2 quarts of salted water. Then we shredded 2 cups of our pepper jack cheese. We opened 1 can cream of celery soup. We've got a ½ cup of sour cream. We have about a 1/4 cup of minced, mine are finely minced onions, and that's just personal preference. You can chop them any way you like them. And then we have a 1/4 cup of red bell pepper. Next, we're going to saute our onions and peppers in 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so here we are sauteing our peppers and onions, and we just want to do them for just a few minutes until they are crisp, tender. And the beauty of this recipe, it's a one-pot deal. So once you get your peppers and onions sauteed, you just add your other ingredients into the pot. So we're going to put our cream of celery soup in. We're going to put our cheese and sour cream in. Then we'll add in our macaroni. All we do is stir it together. Let our cheese melt into our macaroni. You can go ahead and turn the burner off once your cheese starts melting. And the cheese that I'm using, I think I said a while ago, it's freshly grated. And the reason you want to use the freshly grated cheese is that the cheese in the packages that you get that are pre-grated have a anti-caking or anti-clumping agent in them. And so it prevents them from melting as well as freshly grated cheese. So that's all we do. That's how quickly this comes together. I've got my dish over here that is already greased. And we just are going to dump our macaroni and cheese into this dish. And then you can garnish this any way you like. I think it looks real pretty just to sprinkle a little bit of chili powder on it. But I also have some breadcrumbs that we could use. But I think I'm going to go with the chili powder today. And then once you get it garnished like you want it, we're just going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes, just until everything gets all bubbly. Everything's already cooked, so you don't have to worry about anything cooking. You just need to get it bubbly and hot, and it gets a little brown on the top. And it's delicious. Looks festive for this time of year. There we go. Now we'll bake this for 30 minutes and it will be ready to eat. While we're waiting for the oven to preheat, I wanted to tell you a couple of things about the recipe that make it very versatile. You can prep it to this point and then put it in the refrigerator overnight, bake it the next day, or you can bake it and then freeze it. It reheats really well. Okay, it's been 30 minutes since we put our casserole in the oven, so I'm going to get our macaroni and cheese out. I'm going to use these heat-resistant gloves. I've had these things for a couple of years now, and I really, really like them. We'll put a link to them down below if you're interested. Okay, our casserole is finished. This has been a family favorite for years, and one of the reasons I like it is it comes together so quickly. Another reason is it uses one pot, so your cleanup is minimal. And thirdly, it's delicious. So if you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe and share it with your friends. It'll help us to continue to make more videos. Here's wishing you good food, safe storing, and happiness.